Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And on Saturdays, I try to dedicate most of the day to tracking permits. So I look on the permit site, I go see, okay, any new small cells, any new sites, any upgrades, because I'm familiar with the grid. So if a certain site is permitted for, and I see the address and I'm like, okay, I've been by the site, it hasn't been upgraded, so let me check it out. So that's what I like to do on Saturdays. And today, I ran into something interesting that I want to see first at more scale, but I wanted to make you guys aware of it on the channel and let you guys know. So the pictures that you're going to see here is an upgrade on a T-Mobile site. Now, the picture you're seeing here first is a mid-band only tower. So this tower has not been upgraded per permits since 2013. It never received low band. So when they got the band 12 spectrum, they never went back to some sites to add any low band. They just left the mid band. And that means these sites need a complete rip and replace. The baseband units will have to be swapped out. And I'm seeing that happening now. This is one of the sites. I saw another site being prepped as well. I'll likely get some pictures of that one next weekend. And that's what's happening. So I'll show you guys the picture. This is in progress. This is the same site. As you will see, it's getting the full treatment. Now it'll still have the mid band. It's getting the band 12, band 71 low band, and it's also getting the Sprint spectrum, which T-Mobile is now calling ultra capacity. So as I was traveling to the other sites, like I mentioned, I saw another one. It's got the boom lift and one of the baseband units already ripped. It just has nothing new up on the actual rack yet. So I will travel back next week to that site to get pictures and make a similar video so you guys could check it out. What I found today on 3 separate occasions and sites is something very interesting. So T-Mobile recently announced, or actually as of yesterday, that they are going to keep the Sprint CDMA network up and running until April of 2022. I know it's March 31st, but let's just call it April. What I saw today, and let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen this as well. It's not happening at a massive scale yet here. It's only on 3 sites so far. But not only has T-Mobile contracted contractors to decommission Sprint sites here, they have also sent them back to some of the Sprint sites, like I said, 3 of them, to rip the entire rack, panels, radios, cables, baseband units, backup power, if it had it, everything is gone. They are ripping out everything Sprint related on those sites. Now, that may make some of you question, well, how can they be doing this, decommissioning, and still telling Charlie, hey, we're going to keep the CDMA network up and running? Excuse me. What I'm thinking, if it's only CDMA network related for the devices that are still CDMA only or that are not voice over LTE capable, I don't think you need all the Sprint sites to keep that consumer's device working. So what I was tracking, there were 2 Sprint sites in the area where I've seen them take one of them off completely. So what I'm thinking is they completely removed one. They're going to serve that CDMA customer with the other site in the meantime, which can completely be done. There's not a lot of CDMA out there, and that one site can likely hold everybody in the area, calls, whatever they need to do. Why I think T-Mobile is moving that aggressive, I've also heard the tech extremist mention this as well. He's seen that in Phoenix. They're completely removing old Sprint sites. Why this benefits T-Mobile early on is because that site now, they no longer have to send any maintenance to it if it's down. They no longer have to pay the lease once it's decommissioned. So there's already cost savings being added onto those synergies that they can now report on a quarterly basis. So I totally expect them to continue doing this. I'm expecting throughout the rest of this year, and then of course next year, I'm expecting to go to more Sprint sites or previous Sprint sites and the rack be completely ripped out, and the baseband unit, everything, because that's cost savings, and it will lower T-Mobile's operational cost. Now, I know they are going to keep 12 to 13,000 Sprint keep sites. That will increase it, but that's a very small percentage that the operations cost will increase because of the Sprint keep sites. They will see a bigger increase from raising the fiber versus these Sprint keep sites. So I just wanted to let you guys know, just a brief introduction on that happening. If you've seen them completely removing Sprint racks from your market, let us all know in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, or you have been on the channel and you have not yet liked, shared, subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload content. Make sure to follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I will see you in the next one. Peace.